This is Season Long Baller, and we are underway in a second of two games against our Southeast Division rivals, the Atlanta Hawks, here in the ATL. This is Season Long Baller. Handoff to me from George. Under 6 on the shot clock. I'll drive against Trae Young. Floater is good. Easy shot to start with there, and the Wizards are up 2-0. For the Wizards, the lineup you are probably familiar with: Summerz, Carrington, Coulibaly, George, and Sarr. Trae Young faked the three, gives it over to Rizashay, who misses the three, and I've got the rebound. I'll bring the ball into the front court. We'll give you Atlanta's lineup in just a moment as I kick it back out to Coulibaly over to George. Okay, I was trying to set George a screen there. I'll back it out. Let's run a floppy to George. He's got Johnson on him, so it may be a little more difficult to get open, and now he will force that shot. I boxed out Young pretty well, but rebound to Porzingis. For the Hawks, Young, Daniels, Rizashay, Johnson, and Porzingis. And who was that on? Johnson? Yeah, it looks like that 3 seconds was on Johnson. So if you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, we simulate the entire 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards through our player build, Jaymont Summerz. And one of the things that happens is trades that may happen in real life don't happen in our simulation, and trades happen in our simulation that didn't happen in real life. As I flipped the weird right-handed cross-body underhanded float. That's what I'll call that, float shot. It dropped, and the Wizards are up 4-0. Oh, that's too much. Oh, my. That's too much space for Young. I knew that I couldn't get through that screen in time, and I knew he was going to nail that. Straight on three is good, and the Hawks have broken the seal on the game for themselves here as 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 4-3 is the lead for the Wizards. We'll go screen and roll with Sarr. Porzingis picks me up. Sarr open on the roll. Trae Young's not going to stop that, and the Wizards have doubled up the Hawks here in the early going in Atlanta. Now, we did face the Hawks in the NBA Cup, and of course we faced them 2 nights ago here. And the big thing 2 nights ago, oh, okay, that's going to be an open straight on 3 by Rizashay. He doesn't miss it, and just like that, we are tied. Young and Rizashay hitting back-to-back threes, and we are now tied just like that. Coulibaly up top against Rizashay, over to George, who has Johnson on him. Porzingis is just, okay. Wait, Porzingis didn't step out of the paint. He's still, I don't know, that looked like 3 seconds. And I missed the right-hand floater there. Rizashay with the rebound. I think Porzingis was in the lane too long. As I get over to Trae Young, Porzingis gives him a pass, now over to Rizashay. The Hawks, of course, were involved in a couple of deals in real life. As the three is missed, I'll come out with the rebound around Young. Two-hand flush in the ATL is good. And the Wizards are back up on top. It's 8-6. Young brings the ball into the front court. Now, the big difference in game 1, the Hawks had a 7-point lead entering the fourth quarter, but, oh, that was just horrible defense. I gave him that lane and didn't cut it off. Young scores, again, made it way too easy for Trae, and it's 8-8. But the big difference in our game 2 days ago on Tuesday, a 20-5 fourth quarter is what is the difference in the game. The Wizards were down by 7, and when the dust cleared, the Wizards won by 8. It looks like we're checking out early here in the first quarter. So let's see. When we come back, the Hawks have a 6-point lead, 28-22. Alexander Walker, Okongwu, Gay, who is about to dunk that. Well, he didn't dunk it, but he went reverse there. Houston and Kennard are your 5 for the Hawks. I was trying to see who that was, that 5th man was. The Wizards have Summerz, George, Coulibaly, Carrington, and Bagley the 3rd. As I am trying to get, I was looking for a play. I'll drive, and, I got that left-hand layup up, but I am a little surprised that Okongwu was not able to get to that. The layup is good. I've got 8, and wow, that lane was open for Alexander Walker. I don't even think you can go down Peachtree Street that easily. Wow. Wait, Peachtree Street or Ave? I think I got that wrong. Koulibaly takes the 3 on the pass from me as I talk about Atlanta geography. And now Houston over the, okay, I thought Kennard might have shot that over the Kongwu. He now back to Kennard. Trying to stay on Kennard because he only needs a sliver like that. Fortunately, he missed. Okongwu hit that ball off the glass, and the Wizards come up with the ball. Houston picks me up, and I'll have the ball right on the right sideline. Let's go pick and roll with my man Bagley. Bagley lob. Bagley catches it with the right hand. Easy lob. Easy 2 points for the Wizards. And again, the Wizards traded Bagley the third in real life, so this will be the last time. This will be the last season, because I'm not going to be playing for Dallas next season. This will be the last time that I will get to enjoy throwing these lobs to Bagley the third. Don't know who the lob partner will be next season. Oh, that's just. I'm having a hard time fighting through some of these. I don't even know if that really wasn't a screen. That was just traffic. Didn't get through it. Driving against Kennard for a moment there, shut it down, and let's go with another pick and roll to Bagley the third. He's open again. Okay, that's not how the lob was drawn up, but he caught it, and he scored. I'll take that. 6-point lead still for the Hawks. 2.5 gone by. This is Season Long Baller, and if you like what we do on the channel, Alexander Walker did he had the shot a moment. Well, he ends up scoring anyway. Although I think he made that way more difficult than he had to. Thank you to everyone who checked out our live Classic Saturday this past Saturday when we took on the 94-95 Orlando Magic. That's Shaq and Penny. And we will have another one coming up this Saturday. Hope you join us for that as we run the floppy to Middleton, and he hits the 3, and the Wizards cut the lead to 5. Young, moving to his left, takes the 3, misses. Sarr gets the rebound. Okay, the Hawks got back. I didn't get an open breakaway layup there. I'll get the pass from Koulibaly. I'll back out now. Drive on Young. Floater in the air. Rims off. Looks like it hit the back piece there. And missed. Young drives on me. Oh! Wow. Young really schooled me on that one. Went behind the back, had plenty of space. That behind the back move created enough space for him to get the layup. Lead is up to 7 for the Hawks. We'll go screen and roll with Sarr. Not any room to get the layup, get the pass to Sarr, but Trae Young fouls me on the drive, and I'll take a pair. First one is good. You know we shut up on free throws here on Season Long Baller. And so we knocked down a pair. First time, or one of the times we played the Hawks NBA Cup, as I was mentioning earlier, an 8-point win for the Wizards, 83-75, as I went for 41 and only missed 4 shots in 20 attempts. Daniels driving against Koulibaly. That's defense on defense right there. And I'll get the rebound. Good defense by Koulibaly. Driving against Young, now into the front court. And I'll kick it over to Koulibaly. And that game in the NBA Cup was back in December. Oh, I should not have done that pivot in the post against Young. That gave Porzingis enough of a chance to send that back. I'm sorry, the NBA Cup game was in November, like right around Thanksgiving. And, well, we checked out back in. No, halftime. I didn't come back in. We'll see you for the third quarter. back for the second half. Thank you for joining us. And the Wizards find themselves at a 6-point deficit starting the second half. Starting lineup for the Hawks: Young, Daniels, Riza, Johnson, and Porzingis. As I get out on Young very quickly. Young drives into the paint, now steps back, goes with the right hand, missed it, and it looks like Sarr tipped it away from Porzingis. Wizards have the ball. Summerz, Carrington, Coulibaly, Kuzma, and Sarr are your 5 for the Wizards. And Kuzma, of course, is an example. As I got the pass to Kuzma, he gets around Young off the screen and roll with Kuzma, bringing back my former teammate from NBA 2K23 and NBA 2K24. And Kuzma scores right there. And that's an example of a trade that is not taking place in real life, but did in our simulation this season, as we got Kuzma back from the Bucks in a deal that sent Champagnie and Cam Whitmore. Wait, got the open corner 3, got it. Shot off Beck 13. And the Wizards have cut the lead that quickly to 1 on a quick 5-0 mini run on back-to-back. Oh man, I got lucky there. Young missed that one. I'll push. Now driving around Young and left hand. Oh, hangs on the rim, but I got the offensive rebound. I'll kick it back to Sarr. Sarr kicks it back to me, and I'll bring the ball back out. 7 on the shot clock. Pick and roll to Sarr. Pass to Sarr. He rolls, gets around Porzingis, and it's a 7-0 quick Wizards run. And now the Wizards are up by 1. 4:12 to go here in the third quarter. Young over to Porzingis. Now to Alexander Walker. I got somebody wrong there. Alexander Walker started. So who did not? Oh, Riza, I think, did not start. So you've got, Riza is on the floor. So wait, who did not? Oh, Daniels is not out there. Got the pass to Kuzma again off the pick and roll. Both teams shooting 57%, and look at that. Both teams tied at 48. Young, Alexander Walker, Riza, Johnson, and Porzingis, and I don't know why Daniels is not on the floor. I don't think he got hurt, so we'll have to see. Okay, Riza set a screen on me to try to free up Young, but this time I got through the screen, but look at that. That is just bad on my part. Gave Young enough space, and he nailed the 3 right in my face. Now, I was mentioning right before halftime that we've played the Hawks twice already this season, so these 2 games that we played Tuesday and Thursday are going to be the last time we see the Hawks this season, unless we see them in the playoffs. Screen and roll to Sarr. Pass to Sarr. He'll get it over. Yeah, he got it over Young, and Porzingis arrived late. I thought Porzingis was going to try to do something there. But we played the Hawks back on November 25th in the NBA Cup. And then early December, we played the Hawks again in D.C., blew the Hawks out by 30 as – oh, no. I don't know. That was not a foul. I don't think that was a foul. Yeah, we got to challenge that. I do not think that was a foul. Now, could it have possibly been a foul because I was talking? Yes. We are still going to challenge that anyway. So while the challenge is happening, let me just finish this thought finally. NBA Cup, back in late November, we beat the Hawks by 8, 83-75. Oh, it's confirmed, of course. 41 points by me, 16 out of 20 from the field, 3 out of 6 from deep. Then in December, that game being in D.C., and then in December, played the Hawks again, blew them out 73-43. I didn't have a great game there. 2 out of 8 from deep, had 25 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds, almost a triple-double. Didn't have a great shooting night, I should say. As Trae Young finishes the 3-point play opportunity, and that puts the Hawks up by 3. And so these 2 games back-to-back here are our completion of our season series with our Southeast Division rivals, the Hawks. Middleton gets a look at the 3. Middleton's been shooting well as he comes off the floppy. I've got my 9th assist. And Middleton, just like that, ties the game up after Trae Young had his 3-point play opportunity. Wow. Trae Young was open. I'm surprised. Oh, the Hawks messed that up. Young was open, passed it, and then Johnson passed it to Riza. A bad pass again, as you see the Hawks' upcoming schedule. And Riza couldn't handle the pass. It went out of bounds. And the Wizards get the ball on the sloppy turnover as Kennard checks in. Young will sit down. They've got Kennard basically acting as the backup point guard. I can't imagine that is really the plan the Hawks wanted to go with. I don't know why in our simulation they didn't make a minor deal for a backup point guard. I guess that was just too much to ask. Again, could not find the play I wanted. And look at that. I served up an easy block for Porzingis. I was looking for ISO elbow 4, and for some reason, I can't find it while I'm scrolling through, and of course, you only got 24 seconds, and let us resume our tradition of the transition take foul. Yes, I didn't forget that I committed one there, and Kennard, who hit that transition take foul. And now, good defense by Sarr. He covered up my mistake there, and the Wizards will still be behind by 1 thanks to Sarr's defense. I can't take any credit for that one. Ricochet on me. Let's see. We'll go pick and roll with Sarr. Let's set it to the baseline side, and I will. Oh, wow. Okay, so I tried to dunk that, and you see it bounced high off the backboard and fell in. And I will complete the three-point play there and put the Wizards back up by 2. High off the rim, I should say, and it bounced in. Ricochet picking up the foul. He wanted to challenge that. No challenge was forthcoming, and the Wizards have a 2-point lead. Quinn Snyder didn't think that was worth the challenge, and Kennard and Houston run a perfect pick and roll. Bounce pass from Kennard. You see how open Houston was? Game is tied at 56. I'll take the 3 over Kennard. Missed it. And Okongwu with the rebound. Alexander Walker brings the ball into the front court, working against Carrington. Summerz, Carrington, Kispert, Bagley III, and Trent Jr. are your 5. Oh, wait. How did Porzingis end up with Kispert on him? We got lucky as he missed that. I'll take the 3 again and missed it. Kennard gave me the room, and I just did not nail it. Did not make the Hawks pay for leaving me open. Game remains at 56, tied at 56. Porzingis sets a screen. Why am I on Porzingis? Good defense by me for once, but Porzingis scores, and now the waning moments of the third quarter, the Hawks with a 2-point lead. Remember, the fourth quarter was the difference on Tuesday. Let's see what happens this time. And I'll go in for the 2-hand flush. I think Bagley III was open as well there, as I'll hang around in Georgia. And it's a 58-58 tie. Waning moments of the third quarter. Down to Porzingis. Wait, against Kispert again. Okongwu's on the floor too. That's why. Kispert is playing the 4, I think. And I guess they've got Porzingis at the 4, Okongwu at the 5. So that's how you get that mismatch. As Alexander Walker there in the highlights nailed that 3. And the Hawks will go in this time in the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead. Remember, they had a 7-point lead as we entered the fourth quarter on Tuesday. And as I said earlier, a 20-5 fourth quarter put the Wizards in the driver's seat there. Let's bring this into the front court. Wizards with a 2-point deficit. And you've got Summerz, Carrington, Kuzma, Coulibaly, and Bagley III. Pass to Kuzma off the pick and roll. His left-hand layup is good. And we are tied at 60. And I've got a double-double with my 10th assist to go along with 18 points then. At 5 rebounds. I did. That's the same mistake I made earlier. Bad me. That was horrible. Same spot on the floor, basically. Trae Young gets another open look at the 3. He makes it. He's been shooting way better this game than last game, and I paid for it. Pick and roll to Bagley III. Lob to Bagley III, and I guess he mistimed his jump. I guess you know what, maybe, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should have just tried to throw a higher pass, maybe not a lob, since Young was on him. But regardless, Bagley III did that. Bagley III and I were not on quite the same page there. He grabbed it, offensive basket interference, and with a 3-point lead, the Hawks have a chance to increase the lead. Kennard, Okongwu, Gay, Young, and I'll get around Young and Kennard. And Alexander Walker are your 5 for the Hawks. But I will get around Young and Kennard. My dunk makes it a 1-point lead for the Hawks with 4:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. As I mentioned, we have swept this series. We are leading this season series 3-0. And the Hawks traditionally have given me problems over the season. Almost all my Southeast Division rivals. Even if I have a season lead or all-time lead on them, they've generally given me problems at times. Hawks no exception, especially on NBA 2K23. Pick and roll executed perfectly by the Hawks there as Young hits Johnson, and the lead is 3. But we have won all 3 matchups, as I have mentioned, with the Hawks this season, so we'll see if the Hawks can avoid the season sweep as we wind down here in the fourth quarter. Pick and roll to Bagley the third, and this time, I didn't throw the lob this time. He was open. You know I thought about throwing the lob, but after that last one, let's just get the 2 points. And Lee cuts back down to 1. Johnson over to Okongwu. And of course, it's not lost on me that the matchup here is the Wizards center guard right now. I went to help out and left Young wide open. I know what I was doing that time. Got away with the risk. Can't do that all the time. I will get the pass, and Okongwu is out on me. Let's dance on Okongwu. Into the paint. Left hand. Oh, I got that between Okongwu and Johnson. That was a good shot. And now the Wizards are up by 1. 2.5 gone by here in the fourth quarter. Young against me on the baseline. Now kicks it back to Johnson. Up top to Okongwu. Kuzma on him. Over to Kennard. Carrington's on him. Johnson sets the screen. Kennard takes the shot. Bagley the third with the rebound. Up to Kuzma. Over to me. Gay picks me up into the paint. The left hand is good before Kennard could get there. High off the glass. That was a nice shot by me. And that is my 23rd and 24th points. And now with just a hair over, or just a tick over halfway point of the fourth quarter. One free throw here on the road to complete the 3-point play. Got it. And the Wizards push the lead just like that to 4. Young brings the ball into the front court. Now over to Johnson. Both teams with their starting lineups in the game. Young takes the 3, but I got through it this time. Carrington with the rebound up to me, and I will bring it home in Georgia. Good pass by Carrington. And the Wizards now have a 6-point lead. Young. Oh, I gave him that look. Oh, I gave him that little bit of space on the baseline. That's all he needed, and that cuts the lead back down to 4. 2:15 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Screen and roll to Sarr. Pass to Sarr. He got around Porzingis, and the current Golden State Warrior allowed Sarr to get behind him, and the lead is back to 6. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Wizards holding on to a 6-point lead. This is Season Long Baller. Thank you if you've been watching. Please consider giving us a like and subscribe and a follow when you see us on our live streams. It is much appreciated. And again, Live Classic Saturday is coming up this Saturday. If you have an opponent you'd like to see me play, let me know. Ooh, Young with the half spin into the paint. The floater bounces in. I know what you're thinking. Ha-ha. You got hit with your own medicine. Fine. Yes, Trae Young got that in his bag of tricks and he used it. Screen by Sarr. I'll get into the paint. Left hand is snuffed by Porzingis. I should have gone right-handed, obviously, there. And now with a chance to close the lead, I left Young wide open. I got lucky. I'm sure Trae Young wants that one back. And I'll fade here into the corner. Oh, I want this one. Sarr's giving me space. I'll take the 3. Got it. Okay. Was that a dagger 3? It's now a 7-point lead with 1:20 to go. And after missing my last 2 threes against Kennard, oh, Young tried to go behind the back in my face. The lob. Oh, I missed it. Oh, man, Ricochet bringing the ball into the front court. Porzingis is picked up by me since I messed up that dunk. Trae Young with another 3. He misses again here in the fourth. Trae Young is a closer. We are lucky he didn't make that. I will drive out. That didn't go according to plan. I didn't think Ricochet was that close. Messed up the 3, so I am leaving the door open for the Hawks. Under 45 to go. Alexander Walker. Now, wow, Walker tried to hit that little spot that always gets me. He was probably a little far out, but he steps out of bounds. Bad turnover by the Hawks. And, oh, wait, they're not fouling? I'll take the... Okay, so after hitting the clutch 3, I've now missed my last 3 shots. Gave Trae Young another open look, and wow, it is amazing Trae Young has missed all these 3s. And, well, that's it. I didn't even realize it now. We will just back this thing out. So I missed the dunk, missed the 3, and missed a 2-pointer around the free throw line. Trae Young missing 3s the whole time. We'll get lucky, finish the season sweep, and get a 76-69 victory over the Hawks. And I have to feel a little bit decent there. I've been a great closer all season, but of course the Hawks have a closer in Trae Young, and I left the door open. Trae Young couldn't take advantage. I did get the one shot in there, but that's it. We will be back in action on Saturday to take on the Toronto Raptors in D.C., and then we have our live Classic Saturday. I hope you join us for that. That's on Saturday. That's it for Season Long Baller, finishing the season sweep against the Hawks. Thank you for joining us. Much love. Peace.